Hello, Hues friends. My name is Viper Shark, and I have a gift for you. I've created a 0x40 Hues wallpaper maker, so you can create wallpapers for your computer or whatever device you want of your favorite waifu in the style of 0x40 Hues. I was kindly given a list of the colors by AMM, which you can find in this paste bin here. I will include a link to this in the video description. It includes all of the colors from the old colors set, the pastel colors, and the version 4.20 colors, all of which are from 0x40 Hues version 5.11. There are 64 colors in each set and 3 sets of colors, so that's 192 colors total. And there are also 3 light blending modes for each color, allowing for 576 possible color combinations for every wallpaper you want to make. I've created this in Adobe Photoshop. It's in version CS2, so let's take a look at how it works. Now, because this was made in CS2, you should be able to open it in any more modern version of Photoshop. But essentially all it is a simple blank PSD document here. Now in our layers column, we have the 3 light blending modes, plain, alpha, and hard light. And inside of them is a transparent layer called Waifu Goes Here, and 3 groups for each of the 3 color sets. We've got our normal colors, our pastel colors, and the version 4.20 colors, all of which include each of these 64 colors in the set. Also, this PSD file is set at, where are we? Here we are, 1920 by 1200 pixels. That's actually my native screen resolution. I'm currently recording in regular 1080p just for YouTube, but it can be resized to whatever size you want simply by going to canvas size, changing the pixels, and changing it to whatever you want. Now, if you do this before you start messing with it, it'll allow you to change it naturally to whatever size you want, and everything will line up perfectly. So basically what you do is select your Waifu Goes Here layer, open up a picture of your waifu that is black and alpha transparency. I won't show how to do this in this video, but if necessary I can make a video in the future showing how to create one of these. You copy your waifu and paste her right into the layer and scale and move as necessary. So we do that, apply, and we will zoom into actual pixels so you can see what it looks like. There we go. So now to use it, you open up your color set that you want, and you select the color, and you simply turn on the layer visibility that you want, and that will change it to that color. So plain is simply black on top of whatever color you choose, so we will turn on a color and your waifu will disappear. Now actually it's black on black, so you can't see it there, but let's say you want black on brick. And there we go, you can do that, or black on crimson, or black on turtle, or any of the other colors you want. So black on chestnut, or black on cactus, and it works just fine. So let's try the alpha color set. So we'll paste our waifu into place, and since she's alpha transparent, she shows up as slightly gray. We'll apply the transformation, and we will select a color. So now that black is slightly alpha transparent, you can put her on whatever, and the black will take on the properties of whatever colors in the background. So now she looks red, or green, or orange, or whatever you want. We've got our pastels, chestnut, or denim, and 4.20. Now, my personal favorite blending option is hard light, which I think the developers is as well, which is why it's the default. So you may have noticed it's slightly different in that the waifu goes under the colors as opposed to on top in alpha and plain. Now, this is because the colors themselves are alpha transparent rather than the waifu. So let's show how this works. So you paste your waifu into place and move to where you want. There we go. And now we will open up a color folder. So hard light gives you some really interesting color combinations. So you can make stuff that looks like that, or that, or whatever you want. Now, I think the pastel colors are actually pretty cool. They give you some really interesting looking stuff. I like electric lime. And I think my favorite one was, what was it, green LED? Where's that at? I think that's in one of the other ones. It's in 4.20. But I like how this gives you some stuff that looks really cool like that. Now, what I just did was another interesting feature of hard light. Because the colors themselves are transparent, you can actually select color choices that aren't available in 0x40 Hues. So I just turned on green over inchworm, and it made a completely new color choice. So let's turn green off. That's inchworm, that's green, but we can turn on both, and we can create something new entirely. So you can effectively create almost infinite color choices. So let's say you want some magenta and mahogany, or magenta and inchworm. You can do that and create whatever you want. Now, what's also interesting about hard light is also because the colors themselves are transparent rather than the waifu, you can use waifus that aren't necessarily black and transparent. So I've got the full color version of the Haruhi picture here, and I'm going to just paste it onto its own layer, and let's do a little experiment. So what will happen if I take this and I turn on a color? Let's look at chestnut. It now gives the entire thing a red look to it, or denim, it now looks blue, or electric lime, it looks green. And you can do that sort of thing with hard light, because the colors themselves are transparent. You can turn on as many layers as you want, and create whatever colors you want to create. And I think it's really cool how that works. So you may be asking, okay, that looks cool and all, but is it actually accurate to 0x40 Hues? Well, let's find out. I have it open right here. I've got curiously.moe up, and let's set it to what I want to do here. So I'll pull up the song I want and open up the resource pack. Here we go. Turn everything off here, set the song I'm listening to, and then we will find our images. I'll turn off everything except Haruhi. There we go. And now I'll open up the editor here and edit current, remove all of the beats, and then place a single semicolon so that we can change the color at will. So we press the up and down keys, that will restart the song as well as change the colors. So we've got hot magenta here, which is, I believe, a pastel color. So in the hard light blending option, I open pastel. Let's find hot magenta. I don't see it. Let's try normal colors. No. Okay, it looks like hot magenta's in version 4.20. So we'll open that up. Where are you? Where are you? Hot magenta. Let's see. Options, I'm in version 4. No, I'm in pastel colors and hard light. Yeah, okay. Hot magenta. This may be it, but that does not call it hot magenta. The name may be slightly different. Yeah, that's the only magenta here. So the name may be slightly different, but let's look at that and compare it to this. Whoop. Yeah, that's it. Okay, it's just regular magenta. So we've got our picture of Haruhi and our magenta one here, and those are the same color. So let's change it again. Now we are at wild strawberry, so we'll turn off our magenta here and turn on wild strawberry. And there we go. Or let's try what's that one? That's plum. Let's turn on plum. And there we go. and the colors are essentially identical. Spring green, there we are. Yeah. So some of them are not 100% perfect. That may just be a difference between how Adobe Flash and Photoshop deal with the hard light. But overall, the color choices are almost 100% identical. Let's find something interesting. That'll work. Granny Smith apple, that's one I like. I like green colors. So we'll go up to that and turn that on. And there we go. The colors are essentially the same. So I just want to make sure. Let's go into version 4.20 colors and change those a bit. See what else we can pull up. So neon green. We'll turn this off and go into 4.20's neon green. And there we go. So I've got the 420 colors also. And let's change our light blending mode. So we'll turn on alpha. Close that, turn that off. There we go. So let's look at alpha. So we will switch over to the alpha blend mode and turn on neon green. There we go, it's the same. We'll change this back to pastel, see what that looks like. Laser lemon. There we go. So I think that's enough of a demonstration. Plain works also. I don't think it really needs to be shown because it's just the regular colors. But yes, that is essentially it. So basically, you take that and you can turn it into whatever wallpaper you want. So there we go, right there. That's our finished product, and we simply save that as the file type of choice, and then you can set it as your wallpaper, and that is pretty much it. So if you have any questions or issues with it, or would like to get into contact with me, I am in the 0x40 Hues chat. I'll be including a link to this file in the video description, and if there is a version 5.12 and there's additional colors added, I will update this to fit those as well. So I hope you enjoy it, and let's see what you can make. Thanks for watching.